been having fun making an obstacle course for our own sports day. Through the hoop, bounce the tennis ball 3 times, over the hurdle. Oh, hang on a minute. Teddy's trying to tell me something. Monkey isn't following the rules. Oh, instead of going over the hurdle, he's going around it. Well, Buster's the umpire. He'll sort it out. Oh, he doesn't seem to care. Well, have you asked him? You've asked him over and over and over, and he just isn't sorting it out. All that questioning. Actually, that reminds me of a story in the Bible. Let me tell you about Habakkuk. Now, in this story, you'll hear the word why quite a lot. Can you say why? Very good. Now, every time you hear the word why, you put your hands out like this, like you're cross and asking a question. Let's have a practice. Why? Oh, very good. Okay, now you listen out for that word. Habakkuk was a prophet, someone who lived hundreds of years before Jesus, who God spoke to. Now, Habakkuk saw things going on that were unfair, and he could not understand why God was letting it carry on. There were many people in Judah who were doing wrong, being mean, being horrible to each other. Why had God not noticed? He began to doubt whether God cared. So he questioned God. Why don't you see what is happening? God, why can't you hear the hurting people cry? God, why can't you feel their pain? God, why are the mean people allowed to go unpunished? Habakkuk listened hard, and God answered him. God said, "Yes, of course I have seen. I've heard and I've felt the people's pain. I have heard you ask why, but I know exactly what is going on. I am a good, fair, forgiving and kind God, and you must trust me. I have heard you, and I will make it right. Those who have been cruel or unkind will be judged and punished for their wrongs." And in time, those people were punished. And so Habakkuk learned that God keeps his promises to rescue his people, and we need never be afraid to ask him why, but above all, we can trust him to have a good plan for our lives. I think I need a Bible verse to help me remember that God cares and that he's not cross when we have questions. Mr. Bible, do you have a verse from the Bible to help us remember that God cares and that he's not cross when we have questions? You do? Shall we have a look and see what he's got today? Oh, Psalm 145 verse 8 to 9. The Lord is gracious and compassionate, slow to anger and rich in love. The Lord is good to all, and he has compassion on all he has made. Oh, that's fantastic. Psalm 145 verse 8 to 9. Does the Lord make you sad? Does he make you really mad? Does he worry you and fill you with despair? Is he full of life lies and greed? Does he keep what you need? Does he laugh at you and say he doesn't care? No way! Does he make you jump for joy? Does he love each girl and boy? Does he know how many hairs are on your head? Is he gentle? Is he wise? Is there goodness in his eyes? Can you trust him and the things he says? Oh yes! 'Cause he's gracious, compassionate, slow to anger, rich in love, always good to all, compassionate to all that he has made. 'Cause he is gracious, compassionate, slow to anger, rich in love, always good to all, compassionate to all that he has made. Compassionate to all that he has made. Compassionate to all that he has made. So, Teddy, we learnt today that whenever we're feeling sad or mad, it's okay to ask God why and for help. Oh yes, and that's right. And our Bible verse said God is compassionate, slow to anger, rich in love, which means he's good and kind, and he doesn't mind us questioning him why things might be. You're off to play in the obstacle race again because Buster has talked to Monkey and sorted things out. See, I knew he'd make a good umpire. Let's pray before you go. Dear God, thank you for loving us so much. Help us to know that we can come to you when we are sad or mad. Help us to hear your answers. And help us to remember that you have a plan for us. Amen.